This is Action today. Anyways, today I wanted to sit here and talk about some of the gameplay of leveling and how to make things happen in a easier climate of your gaming challenge that you have, on how to survive. So other people I've watched in their commentaries on and how to survive and what to make do. Right now is, let's see, is Horde Night. Um, you can't hear anything because I'm way down at the bottom. Way down at the bottom. This is one of my newer maps that I have made. It is fairly new. I took the time. And I didn't really want to sit here and make all this concrete. Normally I wouldn't do that. I normally just leave it wood, but I decided to do so. And I played a lot of this on my own. I'm on day 92. Uh, like I said, I played a lot of this map by myself for the most part. I've had one friend join in to help me. Uh, I was just down, I dug, but he helped me put this together. Um, all this is me mainly doing what I wanted to do here. Normally I wouldn't even have it like that, but I was just trying out something new. Anyways, so let's get started on one thing. It's Horde Night. I don't want to go up top because it gets loud and noisy right now. But I am going to sit here and say, like, when I get going and that you start, one thing I do is I put everything in an organization, even in the food. You know, all this getting started. I've gotten really lucky on this map. Each map you start over on a random, and a multiplayer it's different. You can have luck or bad luck, either way you look at it. It gets to be however it is the map is on a random map is going to be. So for food wise and necessities to get leveled up in the first place to get started is what you want to do is collect much rock and grass as possible and wood when you start out. It's a good thing to do. You know you're supposed to do it anyways, but when you first start out, you have a window. Your window of where you don't see any zombies, you just collect around you in a perimeter circle. You have a window. So that window, you use that window and collect much rock, fiber, and wood as possible. Because at night, when you get yourself up there, you will start needing to craft. And two of the points that are fast of getting you leveled up to get the points where you need to go, which is right here, your points. I go for quicker crafting because it takes a long time to sit there and craft a few things here and there. And then, but the points that you want to start leveling up is miscellaneous. Back up here. Miscellaneous crafting. And in that, that would be crafting like you would wood frames because you're going to need them in the first place. They help you. So much wood that you get to sit there and make your wood frames, that's exactly what I would suggest to do to get started. Your other points to get going faster as well, to get points up in there, would be weapons. And that's crafting wood clubs. Wood clubs will help you sit there and level up fast. Now mine is not at 100, and because I got lackadaisy because I'm able to use a workbench, but everything else is up there. Now, as you can see, I only died once because there was a glitch. Normally, when I die, I start over a whole new map. But at the beginning, I had dogs right on me. I didn't know where they came from. Anyways, so being said, those are your 2 points, or two things to do to get points going and to help you level up. and move you whenever whatever you level up in miscellaneous and weapons at that time helps you with, because with the points that you put in, like for food, like drink right here and food. Um, it's good to put at least 3 out of 5. You don't need to really go 5 out of 5 because like literally you still need to eat and you get your health points up there, which that helps you take a lot more hits. And that's like a big factor. And so that would be scrolling across here, looking at your health. Let's see, where is it? Right there. You see the 161 out of health and then stamina. Losing my mind here. But anyways, right there. It's like whatever you eat, which is the meat, you try to gather as much food as possible. And that's all this part right here. Um, Grilled meat, uh, bacon and eggs, which I just started making, which should be done. Oh, yep, they're done. Turn it off. So that's these are the major food groups. But the best thing to do is, what, if anything, when you start, is you want to sit there and you gather up and you want to make a bow. The biggest thing is sometimes it's like getting um, hide or finding leather to make a forge, what you see right here. And a lot of times you can get that done in 3 days or before the 7 days before, the Horde Night. So what basically you want to make sure is that you're gathering the materials that you need. First of all and foremost is wood, rock, and fiber. The next down the road, when you get comfortable with the game and you're understanding the dynamics, is that food. You're If you land into the desert area, which is great, the yucca plant, which is that right here, this, it helps you sit here and feed you. It doesn't help up your health at all. Protein is what does in this game. So just remember that. This sustains you to stay alive. So when you can get yucca from the cactus plant is a good thing. Is a very good thing. I even carry still some of it. And I do all this, what you see right here. I make sure I get a pot, find a pot, make a pot if I have to when I get the forge. But I'm most part, you can always find the pot more than anything, unless you look in the stump and you can find a grill. To grill the meat. You don't want to eat charred meat. So first and foremost, if you get the yucca plant, you're able to make a yucca juice. Just FYI, from the plant, which is pretty basic in understanding. And I'll show you real quick. And I just need an empty jar. Really quick. So if you're ever out in the desert or the plains, which has cactus, you're able to sit there and hit recipe. There it is right there, and you can make yucca juice. It takes 4 of your yucca plants, so you have to be very careful. You can have the one jar and sit there, eat, and have 50, and it'll take up probably 20 of your yucca plants to 30 to sit there and fill you up, depending on where your food sustenance staining is in your in this. Let's go to here. From your survivor points, like if you have one, it'll you won't have to eat so much yucca and then juice. So the desert and the plains saves you in the long run at the beginning of the game if you can find it, or if you land in there. That's like a bonus if you land in either one, the desert or the plains. You got food right there. If you're having to hunt pig and deer, then you want to make sure at least you try to find the pot so you can boil water. So you can sit there and find as many jars as possible to help you. And then if it's murk water, you can sit there and boil it, which helps you make water. That's the whole point. This is a lot to sit there and take in, a lot to handle. Anyways, to build yourself up and the points to get going also is, as you saw in here, and I have them all in here too, is wood log spikes, which helps you. So if you're running along out there chopping wood, now I'm going to go up. My base is underground. I do underground to keep resources from being depleted. The, when you're up above ground, you have more of an issue. See? So, it's quite hectic out here right now. Oh, I'm bleeding out. Let's fix that. Everybody, like I said, everybody's play is different. You just taking heed in how you sit here and you're doing the game. Open the door. Shut the door so they're not in there. Always collect the bones to make glue in the game. There's so much to learn from this game. So much to sit here and collect and know. Like I said, everybody's gameplay is so different from one another. I picked up from people that I played with. I didn't completely take what I learned, watched over YouTube. I watched to see how some people's gameplay, and some people's gameplay is isn't bad. I don't. Did I just toss? No, I wanted to. There we go. This I didn't want. I got enough of that right now. So, so I made part of it to survive. I say underground base is great, but you gotta get to a high point in the map of the game. My door. So you just want to sit here and find the highest place in the map to sit here and get things figured out. Turn that down. That is way too loud. Sorry. But highest part in the map in the game, so you can go underground and you dig all the way straight down. Now, the planning part of that is getting what you need is a mining helmet because you can't absolutely see underground unless you just start digging. Or you can sit there and have a bunch of torches, but you still dig straight down and you throw up a torch as soon as you have a chance to. But this is kind of the basic part of a start out. Now, where I did start out is not too far from here, but it was quite the. I haven't really traveled this map that much at all. I got here. I think it was over here is where I started. Somewhere over here. I think. It's been a while. It's a new map. But yeah, as soon as I got the mini bike, I found this spot and then turd around here. And that's Zero Town. Now, um, that's a whole nother subject. It's like when you get into the game, straight up right off the bat too, is you look for, is you do this for Zero Town. You hit the map and you scroll up. And since it's already there, you try to get to zero as best as possible. Longitude, latitude, basically, is when you join into the map. That's what you want to do. So then you know your safety zone. And unless you're great at this game, you go in there and you can fucking take on the dogs, then yeah, by all means, head in there. But if you don't want to hit that town right away because of the dogs and everything like that, and you want to make sure you're safe, then zero in first. The first thing you need to do as well before you start, so you know how close you are to that town so you don't get killed right away. That's the best thing to do, is zero in really quick. And then I just put the red flag up, and then that's where I leave it. So then I know exactly which way to go till this time, till this day that I've still play the game. That's what I do. And then I gather. And then that's where I start. And then gathering part is, that's not my mini bike. Sorry, friends, I should have him take that down. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. That's nice. All right. So this is what I do, is I made sure I had everything that I needed for the most part. And I'll go through, I'll break down things that I do not need. And I made this happen. So like concrete, everything like that as built. I mean, I should sometimes just start all over and show what it is that I do, but I figured explaining some of this. Do I want to go downstairs? No, I don't want to go downstairs. It's not really a thing. So I can normally, like, these three chests that I have right here are the things that I would sit there and say I'm going to be selling. And this is the stuff that I would do to repair. Like, this is the stuff that I use to repair. These two chests are to sit here and just gather. And if I need to take downstairs, I will take downstairs, because then I'm just taking up all this space. See the extra yucca I gathered? Put back up in here. And I do my inventory open like I would normally if I didn't have my coat. Then I'd have grass, fiber, wood, grass, fiber, wood, and stone. Anyways, a little tired here. Sorry, bear with me. And then when I get up there, I get things going. This is what I do. So like, I will always have my stone hammer. I will always have my wood frames right here because they are your lifesaver. It is your ladder, your building. So that's one of the reasons why I have it set the way I do, to make it simple. It's like, if I'm going to build, bam, jump up. I need to go upside the building. There I go. And I take it down. And then when I'm ready to build, throw down, whoop, throw down, hammer, build. Quick. Break it down. Normally that would be a bow where the sniper is. Then when I get the tools that I need, I swap out. Sometimes the wrench is there. Sometimes the shovel is here. Shovel is good. Even the stone shovel, to sit there and take on the zombies, to smack them with. It's funny because it seems to be a lot more effective than sometimes using the club. Like, really, honestly, it's pretty damn good. You just sit there and swoop, time it, smack their heads right off. So this is my dynamics. So I go in, knowing my inventory, and then when it comes to getting too cold, getting too hot, I just swap right over, bam. Always good idea to know that having a poncho on you at all times is good, so you don't get hot right away, depending on where you are at, and then finding a coat as soon as possible to get yourself from getting cold and then eating up a lot of food. As well as when you have the poncho, you don't sit here and drink up all your fluids. So having the mini bike is a total bonus in the game, and that takes time. And then getting the basket on there is the double bonus because you can carry meat when you need to kill. And sometimes I'll put grilled meat on the mini bike, but if I know I'm going to be out running around, um, but I always make sure that I have fuel and a med kit, extra med kit when I'm out and about. These are like the essential things. Normally, like I said, I would have some food on here, and I haven't done that because I always come back because I have this on me. I'm up there, but that doesn't mean I've gotten really lucky on this map so far when it comes to getting everything that I need on this gameplay. Because each gameplay is so different when you get on here. You're thinking you're going to do exactly the same thing. Now, it doesn't always turn out that way because you can get less of getting any deer or pig on the game to sit there and survive, or all you're going to get is yucca for a while until you go, because each map is so different on a random. And a random play is the uniquely way of sitting here. You are timed in this game to figure out what you need to do. And I like literally wasted the time because I explaining this, but like right at the beginning of the map, if I were to sit here and go saying like this is where they drop me per se, I would be looking around really quick like, oh, here's a bird's nest, bam. Oh, perfect. I'd be chopping down trees as quick as possible, smacking the grass if I didn't have the the fiber right away, because you have to make a bed in your tutorial. That's one of the things you have to do. Well, you keep going. Don't stop and go straight to making the bed right away sometimes. Just smack away until you know you at least have um, enough for the clothes. And like this is right here too in the beginning is a bush to get wood. So you're not having to smack a tree. So you can sit here and literally smack one of these, and that's wood. You know, I collect the cotton. Everything that you basically collect in the beginning, to some people, is everything um, to have. You can sell or make things work. Like I said, everybody's gameplay is so different. And you just have to figure out what it is that makes it work for you. Um, I learned over time playing this game, and I've been playing this game for 10 years or so, and enjoy the game. I come back to it and I play and I take a break from it. But I always go back, and I used to play it on harder levels, so it got interesting to have the zombies like run. Now that's when I used to get down and dirty on this game. Now, not so much. They changed part of the game, so you always got to be careful what you wish for or ask for when you start to play. It comes easy to some comes a little harder to figure out. There's so much to learn, and then you got multiplayer people that join in on your game, and I get that. And I don't friend everybody on the game. I've learned my lesson. So like, oh, like I got good. All right, good pick, good choice. That's what I was waiting for. That's why I didn't go anywhere. And then I can use this. I can actually get down with this one. Nice. All right. So when I'm out here, and it seems like I should start over and start a whole new map. My friend didn't want to join me on that. He's like, no way, I'm not doing that. I have a partner that I sit here and I play with, and we have a great time. We make the mechanics work on this game. Get him out. Um, we sit here and we do things, and I told them what we need to do, and we make things happen together. Now, Prairie Rock, I'm gonna stop and tell you, when you start out the game, you see these rocks. They're about your true part of the game to make things happen. This is what you get. You will get this for sure right at the beginning, and that helps you for your forge. That's down, not down the road, right at the beginning part, so to get things running for yourself. And this is what I normally would do, because it would be some of the first things that you get. I don't always go for the drop right away unless it's like really close. So I will collect rock, fiber, iron, and the wood, and I'd line it up all across this way, and everything in the center I'd let gravitate in, and then I just move it around to see where I'm at. And then like here's the coal, extra wood, and then like I said, as much wood as possible to get. The wood log spikes is a miscellaneous thing to help you gather up your points, like bigger than life. This is one of the things that hits harder in leveling up your miscellaneous, on top of at the beginning as well is your wood frames. You need wood frames. I really believe you need wood frames. Wood frames save your life for the most part. You can get up alongside a building, and get away. You can stay up places. So I always make sure, as you can see, I stay above 300 on wood frames all the time, as much as possible, because you build. And then once I get a number in my head on collecting the wood at the beginning, it's like get close to 2,000. And then when I get anywhere near 2,000 of wood, I try to stay there. And then I sit there and I'll like, this won't be all the way full right at the beginning. I'll sit there and make wood log spikes, like go like this, make a few, or not wood log spikes, wood clubs, and then break them down, just like that, so they go right back into my inventory. So I'll sit here and I just go into town, work, and do a few more, like sit there and do 6 more like the clubs, and then go and chop wood, chop trees, right? And then I see it in my inventory. And believe me, it'll level up. Especially like right at the beginning, you'll be like, all right. And then if I get enough wood before the night is over, like I'll wait till like really close and get as much wood, stone, fiber, as much as possible as I can before I find a place that I need to perch myself up onto. And if you can't find a house right away, find a rock. A rock would be big ass rock. I know I just saw one down there, right down there. So what I do is like, where's the mini bike? There's the mini bike. Okay. Get the mini bike. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Here's a big ass rock. 2 big ass rocks. This one's smaller. We're gonna go with the bigger one. See? Alright, now if you can jump up, they can jump up. Hence, this is why we make wood frames. Life lessons learned. And this is a cool thing about it. This is why you don't make so little of wood frames, but you make your wood frames to save yourself. And you don't have to hammer them in, but when you're following the tutorial, then you can. Necessary means to make a square, keep them from coming up on you at night, and they just beat the hell out of the rock, and it keeps you safe. Like this one right here, I would definitely be going all the way down, just like this. so they can't jump up at all. Then you just level it out. That's why I try to make 50 or more right away in the beginning of wood frames. Just like that. That's like in the beginning and when you start. And before night hits. You can sit here and perch yourself up on a rock. Just like that. Good saver. And it helps you with your points. You know. Now I can sit here and hammer them all up. I'm not going to have to. And so that's what you do here. Let's do that. Pick these all up. Last one. But that's what you can do when you start into the game and the night's about to get over. One insane one you can do is go out into the middle of the water, throw down some wood frames. I wouldn't suggest building a base out there. That's called death. Zombies can run underwater and smack the hell out of your base. Knock it right off from underneath you, basically. Done that time or two before thinking that it would work. They seem to pop up into the water. They pop up in the damnedest places, zombies do. Alright. Over on the Horde Night. By the way, this is what I would call prairie rock. When you see a bunch of rock in one spot in a prairie area, basically. Like I said, this is like one of your life sources in the game. You break down and you make things happen right at the beginning with this stone. That's one of the reasons why it's like you don't have to, when you first start out, you just only need to smack it, get going, or break down the rock, because then you get this ore. Now you can sit there and break down the ore, and it takes time to do so, but it doesn't help you with your miscellaneous, no, but it will when you break it down and you turn it into scrap metal, because it's all about your resources too. And when you break it down, you saw the metal frames. Well, those metal frames take a while to break down when you put them in the forge. So it's funny how it works, the dynamics of it. But it doesn't smelt very quick. It takes its time and you get more out of it, which is really weird. Now, I could be wrong, but playing it for a while, watching it, it makes sense. Because you scrap it into something different. And the wood frames take a little bit longer to sit there and smelt out. Right, that's just me sitting here just running around collecting here and there. Right, and then when I get up to making iron pickaxes to steel pickaxes, I put a number in my head to how much I should be able to sit here and be collective. And I took my time, kind of being a little lazy on the part, but a number in my head with steel pickaxe is about 500 raw iron ore that I need. That's basically a good number because I need to make sure I keep my forge running. And so I collected the wood that I need, and I collected quite a bit, and it's in there. And so I can make wood log spikes, because it takes longer for it to burn up when you make the wood log spikes, which is good. That's one resource that I always make sure I put in the campfire, into the forge, into everything else that needs to be used for wood or fire. So I got 500. Perfect. I'm okay with that. So then I get going. I collected some wood. I haven't let it down, but it's not always good to have max out of 6,000 because that can be a real big pain in the head because you're always going to need wood. So sometimes I'll go ahead and take half of it and make it 3,000. But I make sure I have more wood frames before I do that. Anyways, here we go. Go back to the base. I don't really need to go back to the base, but since now I've gathered up some of the things that were out there, it's like clean up the mess. I organize everything so I know what I have. Did I put anything in this basket? I don't think I did. Nope. Alright. Okay, so. And I'll grab some of these things up here. Get out of here. Going down. Normally a little bit more talkative. I'm exhausted from work. I have a life. I work hard. Anyways. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna look in the forge. I have some iron, raw iron. I'm gonna throw it in there. I'm gonna later on have to get more clay. I'm trying to max it out to 30, just so I say I got it 30. Then I have my stone exactly just stone, and then maxed out. And so I'm able to make concrete. And there's short steps that you really only need to do when it comes to making. This is where I found one person was sitting there making rebarb. You don't need to. You literally can go from cement straight to concrete blocks. That's basically all you need to do. Extra steps sometimes is a headache. You're wasting more material from having to get the iron to make the iron rebar bars, squares, just to make into cement. You don't need to. Anyways, and then I organize everything 1 1 1 1 1, so then I can just shoot it in there. Really simple. Like this. So like I have med kits. Bam, med kits. Normally I would do that too with this, but I normally just sell these. So it's like a waste to just sit there and really do it like that. I should have done this. One of those. And it was the egg. Oh yeah, I'm not in the right spot. There we go. Oh, weapon. That. Here we go. See, I organize everything out. So let's see. I was already in here. I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. I should have marked it more. Extra wood. So that's where I keep the stone and the sand. That's where I keep the metals. Normally I wouldn't just go all the way across, but like I said, it's just me, so I just did that. So I don't have to sit there and keep pumping all that stuff in there. And then like the same thing, forgot about that. There's the wood. So I can do all that and then just take half like that. Get rid of, oh, rock in the wrong spot. There's the wood. What did I do with the rock? Right here. And this is one of the drops. I don't really organize, but this is where I use the cell. So that's my cell spot to get rid of things. So then I don't build a very big base. Simple fact, it people are wanting to get into your base. He'll do whatever it takes. Well, they know where your base is at. I've I've seen it from digging just to get to your base. I have to commend some of those people because I done this too. That's why you have to have land claims for the most part. I know I keep looking into one. I'm missing that. That's one of the reasons why I do this. So then I can see the singularity there. It's one of the reasons why I do the things I do. Gather it out, fill it all out. I don't keep the food all in one space like at the beginning. Yeah, you do, but then I still organize it out so I know where the food is, so I'm not overlooking, and I keep track of my stuff easier this way. Neat little trick. Just 1-1-1. I learned it from a guy that played this game. Most of my gameplay is from learning from other people who played and just made things a lot easier. This is the way I always do it. I get in, throw a hammer and wood frames, then I put my one little wrap that I have right there, and then whatever this is open, I put my bow right at the end. So I can go from weapon to building, weapon to building. And then when I start being able to make these, and that's where these go. Knife is always right there. You get pretty good with a knife. But it's normally a shiv right off the bat. So when I build, like, I put my bed at the back of the ladder when you dig down. Simple being is, if you put your bed over in an angle this way, you over sometimes shoot depending on how big your base is compared to where you go down the ladder. Over the past, I was learning this with friends, would like to build a big base, and every time I was like right onto the bed, and the bed would be way over here, but the entrance was way over here. So I said, well, let's change that up. Why are we not putting the beds right behind where we enter? I go, because you're making such a big base, and I don't like a big base anymore. Too much to sit there and try to handle. So land claims are set down. They can try and dig. I know you've seen them. I have them upstairs. This is live anyway, so this is one of the reasons why I'm doing. There's one outside this door. There's outside this perimeter. See one there. There's one out here. And look at this. I could die. I could have died. So, hence why I got this up here. And I bring it out. And you should always just take the time before you leave. Dora's probably going to need it the most. Oh. One-on-one. There's a whole bunch of ways to sit here and play. I've made it over top base, and you need to square out how wide you want. And when I do that, I make sure that I dig down about more than 3 squares down deep, and I make it where they follow the heat, and I make sure I put my forge right smack in the center, so they're not going to touch the legs of any base that I have. Just easiest thing to do. Just take a look at your walls, your corners. That's why I did them this way. Made the center so then I don't have to worry about it totally being lost. Then I go back in here. I did my replenishing on it. That's why this was there. That's why this is here. I still have that. Just in case it got broke down, I have cement to sit there and make it happen. Get back up and run in. Sorry. I put that cream stuff on, which I've been trying to buy at the traders, and they need to find the other trader. Hence why I haven't really started over on this map. Is because I only had found one trader, and I'm still looking for the other trader. And I haven't really found such a big blast area in this map, period. Which I'm actually lucky I haven't even searched all the way over here to find the other trader. Which I need to. It could be another small town or a big town. Each map is so different. Because this is a decent town. Since this one's partially covered in the radiation. So it's a quarter. I would say a quarter. Because then you have this one, which I'm close by. And then 0. So I'm believing going out here in this direction is going to be a big town. So if I'm going to do that, that means I'm going to get food. And I'm going to make it reluctant. So I don't have a lot to sit here and do for points. I've done the points. I'm up there in level because I worked on them. The only other thing to do is like work on the other things that I have, because I based out my points and moved everything around to make my character as high as level as it is. Like as you can see, I'm at 109. The only other thing I can sit here and do now is, that's why you collect the cotton, is sit here and tailor and then tailor leather. Those two things to give me more points to fill up anything. Like say I need bartering. Well, I really don't really need. I did do the bartering because I got lucky. I ended up with some maps. And got the maps to help me sell and buy. Hence why I have so much stuff in this one on this map. Everything fell together, and it doesn't always fall together when you're playing. You can end up finding yourself where you're struggling for a little bit, food wise and everything like that. So I moved points around. Like I didn't even put it only 1 point of that, and I ended up with 5 points for because of running around on foot, because I have a lot to do on Liz right there, athletics right there. Still have a lot to do with that. Armor smithing, still have a lot of points. Archery, still have a lot to go on. And I was shooting, so rifle wise, let's see where I'm at. Sometimes it's not always good to jump around um, doing what I had been doing. Like I just went with the rifle. See, I got a lot to go on that. There's points still to be used. And then I put points into scavenging just because I needed the quality up high when I search car, search nests, anything searching wise to give me a better abundance. And Quality Joe is one of those things that help you in the game. So, like I said at the beginning, miscellaneous wise, anything that you craft also in the campfire. So, saying, let's say you need to craft tea, and let's say you ended up in one of the towns and you collected like 70 jars and you had enough to make teas. You stay in there and craft, and that's miscellaneous. At the same time, if you craft those jars, you can sit there and craft with log spikes or craft uh, wood frames. And let's say you do that, you're doubling up your points. Now, say you already have like the max is 500 wood frames. Doesn't matter. You can sit there and break all those wood frames down, and you have the wood, or if you have extra wood, go ahead and just craft more wood frames or wood log spikes, because definitely you don't need to break down the wood log spikes because you're going to need them to sit there and keep your burning going. Like you see me got going on right here. I got so the points will go up faster, doubling down in miscellaneous. So like cooking is the same, tea is the same. So you're helping yourself in the long run, getting those points up that you need. Even crafting the steel that you need to sit here and make things happen, that helps. So if you end up making a forge, I normally get a forge up in the third day in the game because I go out and I hunt or I break down to get 20 pieces, and you need 250 clay is a good starter. If you can get more, it's great because you only need 50 to make the forge, but you need clay to sit there and be able to make things build clay to the iron. So those things you need to keep in mind when you do so. So getting hide, getting leather one way or another, um, to make things happen, to sit there and craft in your forge, um, you will start making forged iron. And so that's miscellaneous. So when you're sitting there and you need to sit there and get that up, that's a smart thing to do. And then tools are the next thing that tools and weapons, well, go back. Your weapons are the fastest too, as well as like your miscellaneous. Tools take longer because you have to gather more materials than you do wood. Because wood you just chop and then you go. You have to collect the fiber and the rock to make your stone axes to make things happen. So that's what you're looking at. Put this up in here. All right, now I got these eggs, and I'm gonna take the bacon and eggs with me. Not all of them. Let's go with 6. I'll take, oh, let's go 8. There's a reason. All right. All right. All right. So it's been pretty quiet. Ooh, 50%. Go back down. I don't mean to sound so so boring at this today. Seem to be. I am tired. Oh, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. See, my health and stamina just went up. Bacon and eggs are the best for you, but I got really lucky with eggs because I brought up my scavenging. Okay, so I had 161, or more than that. Take that back. Yeah, 161 before I made all these eggs. Bacon. I just used 100 eggs to make 50. It takes 2 eggs to mix with 1 set of meat. So eggs are sometimes scarce. So you really have to be, um, sometimes grilled meat is like the best thing to go for first to get the abundance of the eggs to make really happen, the magic happen to get your health up there. The higher the health, the better. You don't get taken down so easy. Plus armor does help. You gotta have good armor, decent armor in this game. Now, I did forget to drink, but I have 10. And I'm already at... So, I had 10 on me, so I'm okay. So I can put these empty jars up in here. Sometimes I'll take beer with me, just in case I needed to run. Ah, they knew I was going out. Mm. Mm. Here, how about this? Damn. Okay. It is a little too soon to be really trying to get out. I will take that. Why not? Okay, that body disappeared. Not a, oh. That's the reason why they came at me. Forgot about that. Carrying meat on me. Alright, so I'm gonna go back in here real quick. I don't want to carry this with me. I want to be fresh. There. There we go. Now I want to go directly behind me. Not behind me, in front of me. So behind me. Yeah, this direction. Alright. Gotta make sure that it's not a blast area. Can't remember right off the top of my head. I've been playing with my friends. Just a blast area. You don't want to be not on a road. Or you want to be on a road, not off the road. Because you will get blown up. Right, here's the town. Yeah, I think I got really lucky because I came over in here and ran into this town and went to town by gathering up all the things that I needed. Which helped me out big time to get started. I did a lot of breaking down of the cars to make things happen. Some people use this as a base. I no longer use this as a base. It brings dogs. Like you wouldn't believe. Dogs like crazy. So I call that a no-no. My preference, I call that a no-no. Yep, blast area. Okay. Alright, so you're on this road. In blast area, you have numerous amounts of dogs. And it's non-stop with the dogs in this area. So you just got to be very, very careful. On foot, nope, I wouldn't suggest unless you have armor or you're good. See how he smacked me? Couldn't smack me that easy, but I'm gonna take his hide. Get rid of that. I'm gonna keep the bones on me because I'm gonna end up collecting probably more bones. I don't want to lose bones if I kill a deer or a pig, which I'm literally looking for a pig now because the one challenge that I got was kill pigs that you saw me get earlier. Anyways, it's a long trial turbulence thing here to sit here and talk about all the way through some of these gameplays, but it's got to happen. And I'm glad that I have the mini bike right now for this journey because this is long. Now I can break down the cars and you get fuel. That means I have to change up. Stop. There we go. Switch. Sometimes it's not a good idea to leave the knife on. I just normally switch the knife and the wrench out. Got some fuel. Take a look. This is the fastest way to sit here and fuel up. Is to go in here to refueling. And then go. And if you decide to stop, make sure you look left and right before you do. Because dogs just pop up out of nowhere. If you need to check the map. So you need to check the map. Like I said, I had not traveled through here. So there's got to be a town in this area, or definitely a trader. And the trader is probably in this area. Another one. There's a rabbit. Alright, so I killed the rabbit. So we just keep on riding. Keep on trucking. Gonna turn. There's a dog chasing. Now I don't need to stop for the dog per se. Unless he was in front of me, then run it over. But it's not in front of me, so I'm not gonna sit here and have him hit me. I'd rather be able to run him over. The mini bike does take care of bears as well. Shoot this guy. Why I had another dog is because of the noise. Shooting is loud. If you heard that explosion, it's because one of the zombies walked right over the landmine. Money, drink, garbage. Right now that's garbage. I would literally sit there and like to sit there and show you what one of the landmines look like. They're hubcap looking. Like literally hubcap. Scrap. That body just disappeared. Alright. The adventure is beginning. Can't even say, well, and it started. This is a new part of the map that I'm actually checking out, and there's a lot to sit here and look at on this map. Starting a whole new map is a long process, and sometimes it's fun. Ooh, it's a drop. That means I'm in their town. Yes, look at that. I was absolutely correct. So, hearing what I'm hearing right now lets me know that this is another big, like, zero type town. When you hear all this. Now, the next thing, if I hear a B, that lets me know that this is still really highly dangerous town as well. Or C. Sometimes if I see a feral zombie, that just doesn't make my day because they run all the time. But this is a desert area, so there are some good hopes. These are the things that you want sometimes to be running into is the hotel like this. Running into a hotel and getting it all taken out because there's leather to help you get started. Alright. And when I said the desert is like the best thing to be in, it is, because that's yucca right there. That's food. Right away. Food. And the game is playing really nasty mind tricks because this is supposed to be literally a desert area part right now in the town, but they keep showing me blast area rocks, and if you're not careful, sometimes the game likes to play a nice dirty trick on you and put landmines like either right here, but they can be right up in here and you wouldn't even see it unless you know what you're looking for, and you can run right over it and blow it up. Bow won't blow them up, but a crossbow will, and a gun will. Just FYI. So here's the desert area. This is what a desert area looks like. And there's 2 dogs. You didn't sense where that shot came from. So 2 dogs are dead. I hear a spider, or yes, spider zombie. Alright, so this town is not as safe as I thought. Not at all safe. So I have a lot of rounds. These guys are annoying. Hmm. There's the other dog. Alright. Yucca plants. Says right up there. Bam. Grab it. That's 1. Alright. Sometimes you may be able to get 2. Cactus. Same thing. You get either 2, sometimes 3, depending on your resource. Grab. That's like a big thing. And the fact that they have nitrate right here is beyond me. Be careful of the ground that you destroy. That shit does grow back. Just to let you know. Alright. This is big fiber. When you destroy the cactuses. That is like a happy go thing, having a ton of fiber to sit there and be able to craft hammers. Stone hammers in the beginning of the game. Just FYI. Now I have to make sure that I'm very conscientious of everything, of my surroundings being here in this area, in this town, because it's not small. And I'll show you here on the map. I'm here, and I told you the simple fact that I hadn't explored this area, meaning it has to be a big town. See, so far, it is. It's not as big as the Zero Town, as you can see, but it's second, which means it's still dangerous. It has zombies that can really tear you up, like the police, the officers, cops, which are bloater cops. Basically, they blow up if you don't kill them right away. So anyways, so we got this drop. And you don't want them to spit on the vehicles because they will blow up the vehicles. That was a bee. I see the bee. I see the dog. The dog is dead. So I don't mind doing the shots from a distance. A lot less of a headache for them being up close and then coming at you. But it takes a little bit of finesse. A lot of patience. Anyways, desert area. Bad part of a desert area, period. Making a lot of kills off these zombies right now. Which I do not mind. Now, those are apartments. Apartments are great. That's big collectors too, to get resources. And then to get resources, always don't go through the front door. Go through the side of the building. Always go through the side of the building. So if you dare to even get close to one of these towns before you even get any bit of armor, this is what you have to deal with right here. And there's another apartment complex. So there's two. Which is nice. There's a cop. You always want to kill them way before they start spinning, especially if you're near any vehicles. Any vehicles, I might add. Any vehicles. So if you have one right here that's broken down like this, get rid of it. Like, break it down. So go ahead, break it down. So, see, I broke it down. So, I have time. And in the game, they changed up quite a bit of the dynamics. So, you want to break these down, because mechanical parts are like a big factor in the game. Big time. Hence why I always carry antibiotics. I don't normally carry this many. I literally carry 3. I didn't realize that one of the drops had that many. Alright, mechanical parts. Okay, I'm hearing stuff. Oh, God. Not what I needed right now. Oh, Jesus, Lord Almighty. Now you see why? Look at that. He fucking took out that sidewalk. They really don't want me being here. The game does not want me being here. Good drop. Oh, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that. Now, there's a reason why I said that. Why I would take that. There's a good reason. I'll show you here in a second. I'm pretty sure some people who play this game actually know exactly what I have in my inventory. I taught some people this. They thought they knew the game. And I was like, not really, you don't. In my opinion. Stop it. Alright. Alright, so I got extra yucca. Take a bite real quick. At 93%. Alright. I don't want to carry that. I don't want to carry that either. Alright, everything should be okay. What I do is I just break one side of a window, don't open the door, put that right up there. They can't jump in. Now, this is moment of truth. Don't need those. Definitely need those. That's a big bonus. That's an even bigger bonus right there. An engine? Yeah. Don't need that. Oh, I can repair. I can use it for repair. So, I'm in this town, and it's almost, break this down. It's almost dark. Now, some people will sit there and be like, let's break down this door. Pfft, why? Don't need to break the door down. Oh yeah, break you down. This is like a bonus. Like a very major bonus. So then I'll do this. Since I did end up getting and I'll go ahead and replace what I just used. You're gonna have a tough time with that. I can always make up for what I just made with that square. Sometimes I'll use the scrap iron, like I said. Scrap iron is like, when you start learning the dynamics, you actually will see that it's very helpful on miscellaneous. Alright. Not do that. Alright, get out. They're still in the back. Oh, crack a book. Alright, so in this whole endeavor here, there's a few things that when you want to know when you come to these buildings. The ladder. Take the bottom of the ladder out. Zombies can't climb the ladder. Another working stiff. Oh, this is a double bonus. I suggest that you never try this at home, because I would not suggest it, but I'm going to do it anyways. If I blow up, then I will end up starting a new map. Oh, there's a road right here. Okay, so I'll follow this road. Now, remember what I said. Take out the bottom of this. As if you need to get up on top of the building, you can, or you just go, you don't want them coming up. That's your safest thing. And then, like, sometimes what I'll do, just to prepare myself for the most part is I'll do something like this. Now remember to be mindful. That doesn't stop them from sensing you. I'm just stopping them from breaking the back end because I'm going to go inside here. Instead of going through the back, I'd rather come through the front. This is where I have my mini bike. Okay. Take a look. Get rid of things. Alright. Do not need that. Do not need that. This is where I start getting picky. I do not need that. Keep that on me. My motor is almost... I can take that motor. I'll keep this motor. Get rid of this money on me. Alright. Going inside here. New store. Alright. Alright. I can use that and that. Break that down. Break that down. Yeah, basket. It can be a good high roll basket. It can be a low roll basket. Let's see. It's decent. Alright. Now, I'm glad I did what I did. That threw him off. Big time. That's money. He broke through the door. That's what they hate. So I screwed their plan up to get me. So now I'm leaving that spot. But the other dog, on the other hand, ran all the way around. Controller went dead. Alright, what time is it? Okay. Okay. Normally I would say this is like a good spot to sit here and be at. Except I don't want to deal. So those hotels that I found are a good spot as any. So I gotta find them. I think there's one. Alright. They're apartments, not hotels. They're apartments. So I told you side, don't go through the front. There's a reason. Get back. Come on. Back up. Back up. Here we go. Too high. Now, this is pretty cool. Sometimes you can just put stuff right on it and you'll break it right on down. But we're not going to do that. Before the time gets going, you need to find the front. There's the front. Get this going like real quick. Like I said, wood frames are your friend. They can't get in now. That's it. So being in here helps you more than you could ever imagine being in an apartment, because this helps you with your scavenging, like big time. Now, this is what I was all about right here. I'll show you. These two are the same. I just made myself a 494 coat. Raise up my wrench back to 600. Do my hammer the same. There. And good as place as anything that I decide to sit here and want to scavenge, and just be really smart about it. But so let's see. Doing some adjustments. All right, here we go. Let's see. Let's see. Make this an X. Normally I don't do it here. We're going to anyways today to make an example. Right? So let's say I'm not at the bottom. This is the beginning. This is a doorway out. Can some things get destroyed? Yes, they can. They can be totally destroyed. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay. Door. All right. All right. So you're wondering why I'm doing it. Here's the thing. So I didn't grab a chest. Normally I have a small vault, and I'd make a small vault if I had some springs. I could make one right now. It would help out a lot to put it into a hole. Let's just do this real quick. Would I get any springs from this? No springs. Alright. That was a waste of breakdown. How about this? Any springs? No springs. Alright. Alright, so do this. Alright. Here we go. So we're going to break down. This is leather. Leather is a good thing. You can break down that for plastic too to make stuff. don't really care to do that right now. So then go in here, next apartment, same thing. And go through all of it. See, scavenging went up. It's like one of your biggest factors of scavenging is getting into cupboards like crazy. Look at that. I'll take that. Next thing I eat will sit there and bring me up, and that's got to be protein. So I'm gonna do this. I only need the one pot. That's it. I don't need 2 pots. Now here's a good thing right here. Oh nope, don't have it. That's outside. T-shirt. Really don't care for t-shirts, so I'll just toss it out. That's money. This is money to me, but I'm gonna read it anyways, which I shouldn't have. Damn it. Okay. And out. Now that's it's not outdoor, is it? Oh, okay. Bedroom. Again, money. I guess I'll just grab it. I mean, it's not gonna hurt much, to be honest, right now. Okay. So I'm gonna go back here. See? Empty. Out. What I don't want. So now that I have these wrenches, I'm gonna actually do this and move them to the side, like I would do food, like I should be doing. Like drinks should be all put in different spot. Like this food right here should have been put. And then like these things I will go to with. Same with this. Grass could be down here. Oh, who cares right now? Food. Food. There. Alright, so I put those there. Keeping that there right now. Oh, I need a chicken here. Okay. Anytime I get one of these, I need to use it anyways. Works out. Definitely take that. Put it in here. And let it collect. It needs to be put right next to the water. Definitely. Alright. So I have checked this room. Not this room yet. And that's another room. Another apartment. So let's start in here first. Same thing. Scrap. Alright. Believe it or not, sometimes when you get these little extra ones, it helps with your science just to use them. I'm just going to break that down. Can't go wrong with that. Alright. I'm breaking down all the couches. Alright. Almost forgot the rooms. Now, see this? A puffy coat that can help another person out down the road. I'm just showing you this. Somebody got on the map, know they'd have to be either really good, they will die being in here. Then I know exactly where they were at. They wouldn't make it very far. So here's me being gracious here. I'm gonna take these wrenches and make them one. That's a nice wrench. Take this coat and make it a 500. Now the durability is a lot better. That's my coat. I might as well break this down. Scrap. Alright, that's a start. I am actually surprised. Third toilet I've checked and not one pistol. They are not happy with me right now. I'm probably going through their homes. Alright, so this level's done. Next. Now you see why sometimes it's like a good thing getting into some of these towns like this. The risk that you take is very high. Say like, okay, there's another pot. That's why I destroyed the others. 'Cause you're gonna run into that. So if you're ever needing jars or anything like that, and you don't have a forge up, hotels and apartments are the thing to hit. That sure seems through, and you will most definitely down the road collect wrenches or toilet gun, because I call them toilet gun because they are hidden in the toilet, like literally. Weapon of choice, toiletry gun. You can clean your soul out when you pull the trigger. Alright. Let's fix that. There we go. Checked everything. Everything. Yep. Alright. Next room. Get the idea. So, like right now, I've got 19 jars. I'm on the second floor, and then I've got these three on top of what I've got in leather alone. Then sit there and cover to make you a poncho, uh, help build a forge right away. These are the things that you want to look at and keep in mind when you play the game. What was that action said? Oh, 3 days. These 3 days to try to have a forge up. That's a good reason why. So then you can have a chance to actually make tools to start either digging down, better tools to get your shit going. And I'm not just talking out of boast. It's like literally a thing that I do. I mean, I've been playing it long enough. And like I said, everybody's gameplay is so different. And then you check other people's. Like I said, I've not sat there and took what other gamers have sat there and done. I watched over the video because their gameplay is so different from mine. I've learned from people that I actually gamed with, and it's like, oh, that seems like that's a good idea. I like that. And then I've taken that idea and used it. And that's the stuff of organizing inside the game. That was like the biggest factor for me. That was a game changer. Literally organizing everything to get going helps when you're trying to get going. It's a start. It's actually garbage. Okay. I have not broke down the TVs, and that's because that's not what I'm looking for right now. Okay. They're going up. I think I'm at 70% right now. That's the reason why everything is going up, looking wise. Yeah, we got that room. Alright, so let's see what I got. Alright, so let's go down. Then you see the difference. Alright. Alright, so get rid of these things first. Bring this over here. It's food. Like jars. 45. That's a good start. On top of that, then murky water is actually something that can be changed into water. Not this so much. Alright. Don't really care for that, but that's going over there. Alright. Now, I have gathered a lot of leather and have not searched this whole building. It's a start. Jars is a start. It's a start. I'm not taking this stuff with me. Hence why I marked this spot. Because I am not done searching this whole area at all. What I do need to is get to that drop. That drop is important. So this is what I'll do. And then this, don't smack it, just wrench it. Goes down quick, breaks down, really simple. And you just take it back with you. And you can drop it anywhere. Whole new game changer. Big time. And then if I don't want to sit here and try to figure out how far I am, what you do is sometimes what I do is do this. Okay. You guys done chasing me? I'm gonna do a back up. Back up. Okay, make sure that was chasing me. Alright, good thing it's out in the desert. I think. I think. Yes, yes. Alright. So ride through this desert. Riding through the desert. Riding through the desert. And of course. This is the first desert actually I've found on my map here, which is okay. That right there, it's like a no-no spot unless you know what you're doing, which I know I can get through there. There's mines, so you have to be careful, and they're different type of mines. Just to let you know. I think that's an ancient Azteca thing right there. Not really sure. Oh boy, getting a lot of those. Alright, anyways, let's take a look over here. Something unique about it, not really sure. It could be nothing, but we're going to take a look. It is. Okay, so I'm going to show you. This is unique. And you have to be careful. I'm not sure. I don't know if you'd see it. I think I did. That right there. Now I can't remember exactly. It's like a totem of some sort. And there's something unique about it. Something new I can't remember. Get close. Okay, just look around. Out here in the middle of nowhere. think I need to dig. You gotta be careful when you do some of this stuff. I mean, like literally. I don't know how far down you gotta go. Could be 1 to 2 blocks down. We're looking for a chest now. And this is very rare. So and sometimes it leaves a, if I remember correctly, leaves you a hammer. And however like high your tools are, the thing is it can kill. And that's more of a weapon. The fact that I ran it, what? There it is. Look at that. Okay. This is the first in a long time since I found one of these on a random map. And I got boo-boo. I got money. Didn't get the hammer whatsoever. Hmm. No. No. Wrong spot. Alright, I'm gonna try something. Let's see if this works. Oh, I don't have no stone. Gotta get some stone. Alright, let's give this a shot. Alright. I'm just gonna leave it. Maybe something will happen. Do not know. The fact that I found it is actually pretty amazing. Hmm. I'm actually shocked. So I'm gonna mark this. This is actually a sacred spot. So that's what it'll be. And I'll do this. So now that I know, I will come back here and take this later, because I'm sure it'll open back up with something else. There we go. Done. Can't believe I actually had that on my map. That, like I said, is a first. Now I got this other job. Yeah, we get it. Notice I have not found one pig. Here, chicken. Chicken will die. That's okay. Feathers are great. I'm gonna break this down. I'm about full. Where's base? Base is that way. I'm gonna head back to the base. Look at all this water. Is this another town? Is this the same town? Let me make sure. The same town. Okay. No, it's not. I found another town. Okay. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Another town. Before I even go in there, I will eat. kits. I don't need that many on me. I don't need this on me either. I'll drink one of these. Matter of fact, drink one more. 4 empty jars. Alright. I ate and I drank before I went in here. Going in here. This is what's called Plains. Let's see what this town's all about. This town has, it looks like some burnt. Part burnt, not sure. We'll see. But it sounds like creek area / desert, but not blast. Now, this is another town where jail, prison is. Being said that this isn't a very deadly town as much as the other town we were just in. So it's not that big. It does have store and a bank, I'm pretty sure of it. We'll see. Plains are over there. This is what you call the plains, where you see all the brown and then you have desert or cactus. This is called the plains. Plains. Alright. Like I said, I didn't explore this map that much until just recently here with you guys. Just to let you know. It's not even really that big at all. At all. Movie theater. Movie theater has some good things in it. The biggest thing that I would like to have is the lights from here. This is a solid. Wow. Okay, so here's what I'll do. This is what I want. So I need to break it down. So to do so, wrench. One light. I want both these lights. I wonder if I can just smack it with a hammer to drop it down some. One more. Perfect. I got 2 lights. Still too far of a drop. Holy cow. That's breaking a leg. Too close. we go. 100. Why not? Spring when I needed one. Really? Ah. Huh. I hear you. Anyways, God, I don't have a lot of time. Oh, this is bigger than I thought. Never mind. Let's see. I didn't come down this way far enough. Should be a hotel. Oh, gas station. Alright. Car lot. Is it a car lot? Jim's. Okay. There's the cat. Alright. That being said, I had to be very careful with that shot. I just saw the barrel. All these shots are bringing them over to me. It's supposed to have a silencer. The barrel? I don't understand that for the most part. That'd be nice. These need to be picked up. I shot those. Everything's got to be perfect. If I shoot wrong, blow the cars up, I'm done for. Because that's a chain reaction. Alright, I need to put these in the mini bike. This right here. This is why I'm here. Hopefully, I'm here. Oh, phew, okay.
If I run, will it pick up stamina?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Alright. Now I got foggy. That's great. Yeah, gotta be kidding me. This is what I was looking for, ladies and gentlemen. They don't stack up on each other at all, but I don't want somebody else having it. This just makes my day even better. So, this is what I'm going to do. I'm already pushing my luck as it is, it being nighttime. So, I'll do this. Alright, I'm on this roof. Okay, there it is. Alright, so, being on this roof, I'm gonna actually do this. Break that out big time. It's the first in a long time. Wow. Can't really beat that. Actually really nice. Just gonna scrap that. Don't need it right now. Do this. I want this. Alright, here we go. Want to keep the motor at 600. Repair is sometimes okay, but it drops it sometimes down in number. So being able to keep it at 600 is the best. And fill back up. Now it's totally full. I had not looked at. Oh, I needed to get all that fixed back up. Alright. Not gonna do that right now. I gotta get that workbench. I can smack it a couple times. One more. There we go. It's back in my inventory, right there. Normally I would be searching everything. Right now, it's time to get out of here. Got everything that I need. Full tank of gas. Right up out of here like the Lone Ranger. Well, I do need those. Yeah, the tires are beat all to hell. Not very nice. Popped out right in front of me because I saw this. Okay. Oh, chicken. I can't pass up the chicken. There's a very good reason why you don't pass up the chicken. It's a ton of feathers. And as soon as I cut that chicken up, God, really? Gave me 4 pieces. 51 feathers. That's what I got from that chicken. Wow. I really want to dissect. I mean, get bones. Bones are important. This has been a very good map. Ass. Alright. I heard a pig. Haven't seen a deer or a pig this whole entire time, people. Kill a chicken and a rabbit. And I'm off somewhere else on the map, which I should have been able to see a deer and a pig. Alright. I do not understand. I'm in the green. Forest. And I think I'm walking into the other town right now. Okay. I am. Or not. Short-lived. Ouch. Ouch. I'm trying not to get myself killed, people. I'm safer now in the green than I am being in the desert because I'm not hitting all the cactuses that hurt. Well, okay. And I'll actually use that. Sucks to be you. You infected me. Oh, damn it. That's blast area. That hurts the bike when I do that too. I gotta be careful. I see it now. Eyes wide open. Coal would be nice right now. Coal would be nice. That's coal. I need a pig, not a deer. There's gotta be a road up here somewhere. Cut this way, then go left. Shorter. I'll be going through another same town I've been through already. Don't want to do that. Getting chased. Alright, that should be clear in about 3 seconds. Maybe not 3. Alright, it's a little bit longer than I thought. Plains, I'm in the plains, okay. If I'm in the plains, oh Jesus, how? What exactly am I missing here? Oh, I'm not that far off, never mind. Okay. I know where I'm at now. Alright. I am basically now in my safe zone area. Because I know this area. I'm surprised I didn't break these cars down here. Wow, it's still dark. Somewhat. It's a lot of thick fog. Which is ridiculous, but it's okay. Take a look through here. Home base is up that hill. That dome. And here we go. Floating tree. Got a little glitch going. Alright, so I spent, as you can tell, a few days out from base. Now being away from base, I gotta get my bike in there. At least get it like this. That's how I want it. There we go. Right, I got the bike in. The base has been hurt a little bit, as I can see. See? Take a look. Yep. Just because you're not here doesn't mean it's not going to get touched. It will get touched. All right. So come in here, take a look. What I threw in there lasted, which is actually good. This needs to come out of there. Yeah, that's good. Perfect. There we go. No grass. Did I get grass? No. Put this up in there. This is going to be sold. This and this. I could probably just go ahead and sell this because I can make one. But just be on the safe side. For a friend, I will go ahead and stick this right here for them. Well, I'd like to say I've had a good time. Good time sitting there showing you guys. And I'm going to cut it off. I've spent probably too much of your time, but showed you how I play. You guys have a wonderful day.